Hi, this is Traders Club 24. My name is Christian. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to our SwissBox strategy. But before we start, here's some facts about our company, Traders Club 24. So we are actually one of the most popular live trading communities here in the German-speaking region, founded in 2009 in Switzerland, and we offer high-class trading coaching and mentoring program to our club members as well as a daily live trading room. So the SwissBox strategy is actually a modification of a popular breakout strategy. You can use it in any market as long as it has a decent volatility. It runs especially well trading the DAX, FTSE and CAC 40 here in Europe, as the future markets open at 8 a.m. CET, but the cash markets at 9 a.m. CET. So once the cash market opens, there's a high probability of an impulse, and that's exactly what we are looking for with our SwissBox strategy. For those of you who are not familiar with breakout strategies, the idea is to go long when the price is trading at a new high out of the previous range, and going short if there's a new low in the market. The difficulty with this sort of trading is that the market often turns. So when you are going long at a new high, you most likely have placed your stop loss on the opposite side of the range. Hence, when the market turns, especially within a very narrow range, you get stopped out and need to reopen an order, this time on the short side though. Throughout the day, the stock market for each country is opening at a specific time. Here are the major ones. What's important for us in providing a good opportunity here in Europe are the Frankfurt and London Open, and also the US exchanges in the afternoon, as this often accounts for a rise in liquidity and volatility. But you can also use it when trading with patterns or indicators such as head and shoulders, flags or triangles, or even with Bollinger Bands. Alright, so here's a quick glance. And now let's come to the point, how does it work exactly? As you can see here on this slide, I wrote down every single step of the logic. So first, we activate the breakout helper on our account, and the breakout helper places a buy pending order on the top and a sell pending order on the bottom of the box. Second, once the first trade is triggered, here in this example on the short side, we are now, for example, one lot short in the market, and simultaneously the software has deleted the first pending order, the intentional one, and has placed a new pending order, this time the volume of the factor of 3. So once the market turns, and here we are now long in the market, we are one lot short still, but we are now 3 lots long in the market. And again, simultaneously, the order has placed a new pending order on the opposite side of the box this time, and it has doubled the size of the volume. So now we have a pending order of 6 lots here in the market. Okay, so the market has changed again its direction, and we are now short in the market with a total of 7 lots. So we take the first trade, 1 lot short. We do have the second one, which is 3 lots long, and we are the third one, which is 6 lots short. So 6 plus 1, 7 lots short in the market. And again, we have a new pending order placed, double the size of the previous order, which means 12 lots pending long here. But we are out of the market with our third trade, and we've reached our take profit. That means 7 lots got closed out with a profit, 3 lots got closed out with a loss, and the pending order of 12 lots got cancelled. Okay. Okay, here are a couple of very important points you need to consider when working with a SwissBox. Please manage your risk by choosing a very small initial risk size of 0.1 to 0.1 to 0.2% of your account balance. The MT4 needs to be switched on all the time for our software to run. The box should be of a size of 20 points if you are trading the DAX, 20 pips for any major currencies. Please mind the slippage before trading any market news, and please hedge yourself after the third or the fourth trade at the latest. It's a fixed rule here at the Traders Club. So once the impulse did not come, there's no point of waiting. Please get out and consider re-entering the market at a later point of time or on the next day. This Excel list, which every Traders Club client should have, shows exactly how many trades you can still make based on the numbers, such as the account balance here on the top, your leverage, initial risk, and so on. But now let's go live into the market, and let me bring up my MetaTrader account. Okay, so here's my MetaTrader demo account, and on the left-hand side you can see the box, which is unfortunately, as by now, in German language, but we are looking to have it translated very soon. So here's the box, and that's my template, just a very simple template providing me with a trading range of the first hour, so between 8 and 9 a.m. CET. That range usually shows us a range of between 15 and 40 points in the morning. So very often we need to adjust this to come up with a box of approximately 20 points. So like today, we've used that box, and we got out of the trade very quickly. It only took us a couple minutes here today on Cyber Monday, 28th of November 2016. So we got out with our first trade. Let's go back a couple days to show you some more examples. So last Friday, it was a bit more interesting as we got stopped in here on the short hand side with our first trade. Then the market turned and we opened a second trade, and again the market turned and we got finally out here with this move. So it took approximately half an hour, 45 minutes for this to happen, which is, as I would say, the maximum of this trade strategy. Yeah. Again, on November 24th, we had a good trading size, original trading size of 22 points. So there was very little adjusting for us, and we got out with our first trade, and so on over the last couple days. You can see all our videos if you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Let me quickly introduce you the box itself. So once we've placed the lines using that button, you can see that here in the chart there's a green line and there's a red line, which you are able to modify just by clicking on it. And so you can use it not only within the first trading hour, but actually whenever you like, whenever you see a turning point of the chart or a correction. So what you're going to do is you adjust these lines and you double check that you have a distance or a box size of approximately 20 points. Here it shows you where you are going to go short into the market, and this box tells you where you're going to enter the market on the long side. So there's also the possibility that you can set specific times. That's a first position size, and that's calculated in a percentage of your account balance. So there's a multiplicator of your second position, which is, as we had just in the example, the factor of 3. Every second or every following trade would be just doubled. So the reason for that is that we want to keep our take profit at the same distance. Okay, so why the multiplicator? What's important here is the fact that the second trade is 3 times the position size. Because if the second trade reaches the take profit, it has to cancel the loss of the first trade and to make sure to cover the size of the box itself in order to have the same take profit as the first trade, so the same distance as in this field. Any third, fourth, fifth, and so on will be doubled, as you can see here in this box. And if there's no impulse, we are going to hedge ourselves after the third or after the fourth trade. That's a fixed rule. Here on the top right side of the box is our take profit in percent, which should always be the same percentage size as the box of our first position. And here's also a worst case stop scenario if there's a sudden spike or any market news which we weren't aware of. With this button you can close all the trades manually, and yeah, that's our hedge button where we would hedge ourselves to get out of the trade and to reopen it at a later point of time. So that's a SwissBox helper. Right, so with this explanation I hope it is a bit more easier for you to understand the logic behind the SwissBox. Yeah, I mentioned it already, but if you are interested in our daily videos, as when we are trading the DAX opening here in Switzerland, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we are also posting these videos and more information about the Traders Club on Twitter and Facebook as well. So thanks very much for watching this introduction video, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.